Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Kat. Today I'm doing an athletic Pilates workout. It is more on the advanced side, so if you're new to Pilates, you're more than welcome to join, but please take it to your level and try not to get too frustrated. It's full body, it will be fast paced and guaranteed a good sweat. So no equipment needed, we're just gonna use our mats, body weight, have a towel, some water, and let's get started. We're gonna make our way to our mats. We're gonna start standing at the back end of the mat. Legs are hip width. We're gonna start with a proper warm up here. Inhaling, you're reaching both arms up. As you exhale, take them down to the front, tucking your chin and rolling it all the way down. Bend your knees enough so that you can place both hands on your mat. Walk it front. From here, walk it back. Bending the knees, rolling up, and again, both arms reach up as you inhale. As you exhale, they come down to the front, tucking your chin, rolling down, one bone at a time. Hands come down, walk it front, and walk it back. We're gonna do that just one more time. Reach both arms up as you inhale. Exhale, arms come down, tuck the chin. You roll down, taking your hands to the mat, walk it front, plank position, and walk it back, rolling all the way up. We're gonna do it one more time, but this time we're gonna stay on the floor into that plank position here. Taking your hands all the way and find that plank position. You're gonna pick up your right leg, take your foot to the outside or as close to the outside of your right hand as possible, take it back, and other side. And we're gonna keep alternating here. Doesn't matter how far forward you can take the leg, but try to place it at a distance where your foot can be flat when you land. So if that means that you take your leg less far front, totally fine, but you want to have a flat foot here as much as possible. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take both legs back, take your knees down. From here, you can keep your toes tucked. You're gonna push your bum back. Arms are straight, so you want to take your seat towards your heels. Staying low, you're going to bend your elbows, come front, and extend the arms, press it back. And again, bend the elbows, come front, you're low to the ground, and push back. And again, let's go for 6, and 5, and 4. As you bend those elbows, you frame your rib cage. Elbows point and bend backwards. Just one more. And 1. And release, come back to your plank position. Again, taking the right leg front. We're gonna add a tricep bend here. So bend your elbows, push up, take the leg back. Left side, take the leg front as you bend those elbows, take it back. And right. And left. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, just one more, and take it back. Take your knees down, untuck your toes, quick shell stretch here, and roll it up. We're gonna come to, again, the back end of our mat, coming to a squat position, so really bend your knees low enough that you can have your hands flat on the ground. You're gonna step your hands to the center of your mat, jump, take your feet with you, and again, take another step and jump. Keep your hands where they are, jump center, and keep moving this way. Walking with your hands, and jumping, so you're traveling from one side of your mat to the other, staying low. We're going to here for about another 10 seconds. So go twice more through to your mat. And release whichever side you're on. Turn so that you're facing the long end. Roll it all the way up. And lunge it front with your left leg. Staying really low here. Take your hands to the ground. So left leg should start first. We're gonna jump, take the right leg front. From here, come to standing, bring up your left knee towards your chest. If you lose your balance, that's fine. Come back down, left leg goes back, and switch. Back leg comes up to your chest, come back to that lunge, and jump switch. And up. Always alternating. Ten more seconds or so. Engage your core. Three, two, and one. Step front, both feet together. Take yourselves all the way down. You're gonna come sitting here. Start at the very front of your mat. You're gonna hold the backs of your thighs, and we're just gonna start rocking and rolling a few times, massaging out the spine. 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. And release. Good. Take your legs together. Feet are flat, knees are bent. Start with your inner thighs engaged. Arms can be down by your side. Lift your hips up. You're going to take a step out with the right leg. Take it to center and left. Center. Keep going. So it's out, in, out, in. Out, in. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to center, roll it all the way down. Take your knees behind, hands behind your thighs, knees to chest. We're gonna rock and roll a few more times here. As we're doing, we're gonna add here. So you're gonna roll out, break it down really slow. The first one, roll back, both legs together. You're gonna come back up, extend one leg out in front of you. You're gonna use your fingertips here to lift your seat off the ground, coming into a little bit of a ball. Come back down, both knees towards your chest, roll back, and then switch legs. Opposite leg comes front, lift round, and keep going. Alternating legs. Going at your pace. The lift is super important. You want to hold it here for a split second before you go back down and stay in that little ball. We're here for another 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come back down again, legs together. Round 2 of the stepping out. Lift your hips. So you're either going out, in, out, in. If you want to go up a notch, you're going to jump both legs out, together, out, together, out, together. Or one at a time. Out, in, you choose where you're at. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release it down, knees to chest. You can rock side to side. Holding the backs of your legs. Start to rock and roll yourselves up. And we're going to come back all the way to our front. Again, in a plank position here with your hands directly in line with your shoulders. So hands straight, take your knees off the ground. From here, we're going to take tiny steps front with our feet, really small. You're going to go past tabletop position. So you're coming into somewhat of a little ball. Go as small as you can go, keeping your heels lifted, and then take steps back, going back to your full plank. And again, here we go. Tiny steps. You can go as fast or slow as you need to, as long as you keep the steps really small. Keep going. Making sure you come into that nice little tight ball at the end and full plank on the opposite end. Take it back. We're here for about another 10 seconds. So So you've got time for about one more round. You're going to finish in your plank. And from here, we're all going to come down to our knees, untuck the toes, sit back, quick break. And we're going to come into modified plank position. So having your hands as wide as your mat, and the legs will be at least as wide as the hips. And from here, you're resting the weight just above the knees. So in your full plank position here. We're going to start with a few basic push-ups. So just bend your arms, press up. And again, bend and push. Bend and push. Last 4, 3, 2. We're going to add. Next time you come up, take your right hand, place it on your left shoulder. Come down, bend your elbows. Alternating sides. And down. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, wide arms, 4, 3, 2, one more. Both hands down, take your knees wide, toes together, sit back, take a shell stretch. Coming onto your forearms for a forearm plank. Legs together. You're going to keep your knees or legs together. Push through your forearms here. Hold it here 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3. We're going to push into the feet going front and back. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Staying in center. You're going to rock or twist to one side, other side. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding in center. If you need to take your knees down, you can take a quick break or hold the plank. If you're in on your knees, come back up. We're going to combine everything. So we go front, back, twist, twist. Front, back, twist, twist. Back, and 4, twist, twist. And 3, twist, twist. And 2, twist. Last one, twist, twist. Take your knees down. Come to hands and knees. Go into a cat stretch here. I am sweaty. Hopefully you are too. Hopefully you're working hard and enjoying yourselves. We're going to stay now onto a tabletop position, but tuck your toes. You're going to pick up your knees. We're going to hold it here. We're going to work the movement, break it down a little bit. So first, push yourselves back. So you want your shoulders to move away from your wrists, and then come back to tabletop. And again, push back, tabletop, and back, tabletop, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take your hips up, come to downward dog. And come back down to your knees. Go into a cat stretch here. We're going to add. So you can always come back to a previous version, but I'm going to keep adding here. So we're going to add an arm movement. Starting in your tabletop position, toes are tucked. You're going to pick up your knees. This time, push your hips back. You're going to reach the right arm behind you. Come back, same thing, same side. Reach with the right, center. And reach and center. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, straight into it. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, You've got this. One more. One, and take it down. Untuck your toes. Come up to kneeling position. Hands can be on your hips. You're just gonna hinge back and take it front. And again, hinge back, keep tucking your tailbone. Keep engaging the core and front. And again, go back and front. 3 more. And front. 1 more. Go back and front and release. Quick shell stretch. We're going to be back in that similar starting position. We're just progressing. Coming back, tabletop, toes are tucked. This time we're going to keep the back straight. All that's going to happen with our knees lifted, we're going to reach one arm, take it down, either side. Alternating sides, try not to shift the weight from side to side, trying to keep your back nice and straight, nice and level. Let's go for 10, 9, knees are just hovering off your mat, 7, straight back, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Good. Take your knees down, untuck your toes, sit back. And we're going to be back onto our backs. You're going to have your legs this time heels in, toes out. Hips are lifted. You're on the balls of your feet. Your heels stay glued together. Staying up, keeping your shoulder blades nice and low. You're going to pulse it here. Tiny move, just squeezing the glutes. Up and up. Think about pushing the heels in. And up and up. 20 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down. Still in a turn out position, you're just going to separate your heels now so your heels are roughly in line with your hips. Same thing here. Lift, you're going to pulse. Up, up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back down. Last round. Take your legs wider, as wide as is comfortable for your hips. You can be at the edge of your mat, maybe even off your mat. Your heels are still lifted. Hips up. We pulse. Squeezing the glutes. Every time you go up, you're moving an inch, not more. Tiny move. Focus on that squeeze and squeeze. Squeeze. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it all the way down. You're going to turn your knees in, heels point out, toes point in. Just allow your knees to touch here and just hold this position. Just releasing that turnout, that tension that we may have built in the hip. And then take your legs parallel. You're just going to swing them one way and then the other. And coming back to center, take your legs in between, towards your chest. Come up, give yourselves a good squeeze here. And you're gonna roll yourselves up for the final push. So we're gonna start standing up at the end of our mat. You're gonna roll yourself all the way down, starting from the head, tucking your chin, hands to the mat. This is very familiar, walking yourself front into a plank position. From here, we're going to jump both legs front to the outside of our hands. Feet are flat. You're going to jump back with your legs, then walk it back, and roll it all the way up. And again, roll it down. Hands come to the ground. Walk it front, jump back, walk it back, roll it up. And again, roll it down, front, jump, jump. One more like this, and then we're adding or intensifying. We're not gonna roll up this next one. You're just gonna keep this going. Jump front, jump back, front and back. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold your plank. Stay here. Pull your belly button in. We're going to tap opposite shoulder with opposite hand and switch. And switch. Final push for today. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Regular mountain climbers here. Knee in. In. You can go at your pace. If you want to run it. And 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. Bend your knees. Roll up. Here we go. Last round. We're just combining everything. Roll it down. Hands come to the floor. Walk it front. Jump front. Both legs. Jump back. 2 shoulder taps. 2 and 4 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump front. Jump back. 2 shoulder taps. And mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Back. Tap. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump. Jump. Tap. Tap. 1, 2, 3. 2 more sets. And tap. Tap. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Tap. Tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. And good job. Knees down. Wide. Toes together. And shell stretch here. Allow your chest to fall between your arms. And breathe. Start to walk your hands towards your knees. Roll yourselves up and come to tabletop position, hands and knees. Just a bit of a cool down here. Start with a straight back. Untuck your toes, tuck your tailbone. Round your spine. And lengthen. And again, tuck and round. And lengthen. Good job. Take your left leg out to the side. Your toes are pointing front. Try to have a flat foot here. You're going to reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Open your chest. Take the hand back down. Push your hips back. Making sure there's no pain in the knees. Coming back to tabletop. Again, open twist. Take it down. Sit back. 2 more times. Tabletop. Open twist. Hand down. Sit back. 1 more. Tabletop. Open twist. Hand down. Sit back. Come back to center. Take your left knee down. Cat stretch here. And lengthen. Right leg opens to the side. Your foot is flat. Left arm opens as you twist. Take the hand down. Sit back. Moving slow here. 3 more times. And 2. And 1. Coming back to center. Take your right knee back down. 1 cat stretch here. And release. Take your left leg front. You're going to just stay here. Do whatever feels good. If you want to keep the leg parallel, if you want to turn it out a little bit deeper. And if you want to go for that thigh stretch, you can bend the right leg using your left hand to pull your foot towards your glutes. Or not, you can even do a regular standing quad stretch. And slowly release. Coming back to center, we're going to take the left leg to meet the right. Come into downward dog here. And come back to center. Right leg comes front. Place your back knee down. Again, you choose what's most comfortable here. If you want to do some moving, swing, or stay for a static stretch. If you want to go for the quad stretch on this side as well, you can do so. Or come to standing for your regular quad stretch. And release. Take both hands down, frame your front foot, pick up the back knee, right leg goes back, hips up, downward dog. And lift your heels, take your knees down, come to a comfortable seated or kneeling position here. We're going to take both arms up as we inhale and exhale. And 2 more rounds of breath. Shoulders stay low as you reach the arms up. Taking your time here. And 1 more time. You guys are awesome. I am sweating. Hands into prayer. And releasing through your heart center. Thank you so much for joining me, for going along with this athletic Pilates. If you liked it, if you'd like to see more of these types of Pilates workouts, let me know in the comments below. Please share, like, and subscribe. Aloha, and see you again sometime soon.